Hello guys, in this video I will be going over the methods I use to make money in GTA Online. Yes, glitches would usually be my way, but lately I've been having more fun in grinding than doing glitches. I've managed to make around $50 million legit with just very little playtime with these methods. But if you don't want to do any of this, then check out my sponsor, Aurora Resupply. We sell cash, modded accounts, and more. If you're someone who wants to test things before purchasing them, then I really recommend a modded account. I specifically use these to test vehicles and weapons before buying them on my main account. But anyways, let's get into this video. My first method of making money is the bunker business. I use the Chumas bunker off the highway for this. It is the closest bunker to the city, which makes selling supplies much faster and easier. I would avoid buying all of the add-ons besides the personal quarters. The personal quarters will let you spawn in your bunker when you load in the lobby. Once you complete the startup missions, my next recommendation is to purchase the equipment, staff, and security upgrades. Your bunker will produce products faster, and your product will be worth more when your staff use up the supplies. Once you get all of the upgrades for your staff to use all of your supplies, when you have all of the upgrades, this in turn will sell for up to $210,000 and will sell for $315,000 in a lobby with 18 players or more. I totally recommend selling in a full lobby for the bonus. Remember to just close the application. If your product gets destroyed by another player, you will only lose a very small portion of your product if you close the game fast enough, but if you don't, then you'll completely lose all of your product. I also recommend selling the excess of weapons in the Dune Loader. This is just an easy $50,000. Also, make sure you take a look at the session before selling. See if there's anyone in the lobby griefing, or if there's someone that, I recommend selling in auto aim if you're a free aim player. I typically play in free aim and have developed quite a bit of enemies there. So I typically sell my shit in auto aim sessions. Take note, the player base in free aim is much smaller than auto aim, so there's a good chance you'll run across your enemies. But before I get into my next method of making money, here are a few things you should know about the bunker. With all of the upgrades, the bunker takes around 2 hours to fully go through all of the supplies. If you're on Xbox, you can't just simply put a rubber band on your controller or leave it on the security camera screen. You'll need to take the batteries out of the controller and plug it in your console with a transfer USB-C cable. This would make your controller stay on so you can be AFK. I recommend going on the security camera in any of your properties. Don't forget to hit passive so no one snipes you out of your property. And remember to always leave your CEO or MC before going AFK. This would lessen the chance of your business being raided. Second thing you should know. You should also sell your stock when you run out of supplies the first time. If you buy supplies 2 times without selling, then there's a great chance you'll need to use 2 delivery vehicles. This would put you at a risk of running out of time doing your sale mission, and it'll put your cargo at more of a risk of getting destroyed since you can't defend it. You should always sell your cargo at $210,000 to Los Santos so you can have 1 delivery vehicle doing the sale mission, unless you have friends to help you. Third, you need to assign your staff to manufacturing only to get the full money making potential out of the bunker. If you assign them to both, then you'll get a lot less from your supplies, and at the end it's more affordable to fast track your research than to lose out on having the staff manufacture them. Now, for my second method of making money is the hangar business. This one is less expensive since you don't need to buy any upgrades. For the business itself, I recommend getting the living quarters and workshop. I have the hangar 1 at the LSIA airport. The hangar at the airport is typically more practical to use and are the cheaper ones. As for the hangar, I only source the narcotics and chemical crates. These will give you a 35% bonus when you source 25 crates. Once you get 25 crates, you only want to sell that one specific cargo to get the 35% bonus. If you sell all of your crates, you won't receive the 35% bonus. I don't use Rooster to source cargo, since the cargo he sources can be any random cargo. Now for sourcing the cargo, I only source my cargo through the land-based missions. These missions typically take 2 to 5 minutes to do. There are 3 mission types with the hangar land sourcing missions. The first type is infiltrate the deal. All you have to do for this one is destroy the red trailer and fly on the cargo and then deliver it to your hangar. This takes only a few minutes to do with the F-160 Reiju. The next type of mission is blowing up a generator to go in a garage door and collect the cargo. This one only takes a few minutes as well. The third type is picking up cargo around sandy shores. This one will be a crash site. It's quite easy to locate the cargo when you're in an aircraft. All you have to do is locate the cargo at a crash site. I typically kill a few of the enemies and then locate the cargo. This one is quite easy and fast with the F-160 Reiju. And the fourth type is picking up cargo in the sea. This is a much longer mission. I'll recommend you to just load up another session instead of doing this long mission. You can load up an invite-only session in about 20 seconds. If you see anything on the mission that says go to Paleto Bay, El Burro Heights, or Alamo Sea, then just go to an invite-only lobby and start another source mission. This mission requires you to go out at sea and kill a few guys in a boat, and then you have to get in a submarine and pick up the cargo underwater and then bring it back to land and then bring it to your hangar. Now for the sail mission, only do the land sail mission. This will give you only one vehicle if you're solo. And just like the bunker, make sure to sail in full lobbies to get the 45% high demand bonuses. Don't forget, you can close the game if your cargo gets destroyed. Now for my next method is the Motorcycle Club Cocaine Lockup. This basically operates the exact same as the bunker. Besides, the sail missions are much worse, the vehicles are much slower and worse, and these vehicles can be locked on by any homing missile. I typically don't grind the cocaine lockup much because of this. So let's look at my next money method. This is my last one, which is the nightclub business. This is another AFK business. But you can't really make much money with it unless you have all the businesses with the motorcycle club. So let's say you have all of the MC businesses. The first thing you want to do with the nightclub is buy all of the floor upgrades you can. The more floors you have, that's the more product you can have. Once you do the setup missions, you'll want to purchase the equipment upgrade first. This will help your nightclub produce goods much faster. After that, you'll want to upgrade the staff, which would help your popularity. I don't really bother much with the popularity of the nightclub because there's better things you can do, like the hanger crates. So the next thing you'll want to do is go into the warehouse management and hire all the technicians. I typically assign my technicians to cargo and shipments, which makes $8,750 an hour. Next is sporting goods, which pays $7,500 an hour. Next is South American imports. This earns $13,500 an hour. Next is pharmaceutical research. This makes $11,500 an hour. And my last one I assign is cash creation. This earns $9,450 an hour. I typically let my nightclub fill up to as much as possible before making a sale. Remember, the nightclub will only assign you to one sale vehicle no matter how much cargo you have, and this is my lazy methods of making money in GTA Online. Fast if I'm not doing glitches or using a modded account. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, Aurora Resupply, if you want a modded account. But anyways, make sure to subscribe if you like this video and leave this video a like.